Welcome to Ancient Bharat Uncovered. Here, we don't just tell stories. We uncover real ancient history. Subscribe if you believe our past holds truths hidden in plain sight. Like, share, and hit the bell icon to stay connected to our journey into Bharat's forgotten legacy. Now let's begin our first revelation. Ramayana, not as mythology, but as true history. The Ramayana is more than just an epic. It is a coded historical memory. For generations, it was dismissed as symbolic or allegorical, but new archaeological and scientific findings tell a different story. Let's start in Ayodhya, Rama's birthplace. Archaeological digs here have unearthed ancient temples and city foundations. These findings align with Valmiki's descriptions from thousands of years ago. Even the city's alignment matches celestial references in the text. That's not coincidence, it's documentation. Now let's shift to Sri Lanka. Lanka of the Ramayana, near Nuwara Eliya, lies Sita Eliya, believed to be the place of Sita's captivity. Local legends passed down for millennia call it Ashok Vadakar. A nearby waterfall is known as Ravana Ella, where Ravana's aerial vehicle is said to have passed. In the same region lies a strange cave called Ravana's Cave. It is linked in folklore to a powerful ruler who commanded flying machines. Could Ravana's Pushpak Vimana have been an advanced aircraft? Let's talk about Ram Setu, also called Adam's Bridge. It's a chain of submerged limestone shoals connecting India and Sri Lanka. Satellite images clearly show a man-made structure under shallow water. According to Ramayana, this was the bridge built by the Vanaras to reach Lanka. Carbon dating of materials from the site shows they're over 7,000 years old. That's older than most known civilizations. Still, think it's just a legend. Valmiki's Ramayana also describes terrain, flora, and directions. When mapped, these details match real geography. Rivers, forests, and mountain ranges are right where the epic says they should be. Coincidence after coincidence, or recorded history. Rama's journey from Ayodhya to Lanka follows a consistent route. Each location, Chitrakoot, Dandakaranya, Panchavati, exists even today. Local traditions remember events from the Ramayana in astonishing detail. In Panchavati, people still recount the exact spot where Sita was abducted. These aren't just devotional tales, they're oral records. Now let's address the Vanaras, often shown as monkeys. The term Vanara actually means forest dwellers. Some believe they were ancient tribes with engineering and combat skills. It was these forest engineers who helped Rama build the legendary bridge. Could these be early Austroasiatic tribes, now forgotten by history? What about the Pushpak Vimana? Described as a flying chariot that could travel in any direction. Sounds like science fiction, until you compare it to today's aircraft. Ancient texts, like the Vaimanika Shastra, describe flight technologies in Sanskrit. Are these lost sciences or metaphors too advanced for our understanding? Let's now explore time. Using planetary alignments mentioned in the Ramayana, scholars date Rama's birth to 5114 BCE. That's over 7,000 years ago. Astronomical calculations confirm this date with surprising precision. It matches archaeological timelines of other ancient Indian cities, like Dwarka. Still not convinced it's history? Look at cultural continuity. The Ramayana has versions in Thailand, Indonesia, Cambodia, and Nepal. It's carved into temple walls in Angkor Wat and performed in Balinese dance dramas. Why would such a story survive so consistently across millennia and continents? If it were just fiction, the endurance of these stories proves they're more than imagination. It's a shared cultural memory preserved across generations. Each retelling echoes a core truth. Something extraordinary once happened. What about Ravana and his Rakshasas? Demonized in art, but possibly a powerful, technologically advanced civilization. Their kingdom of Lanka was described as rich, golden, and scientifically superior. This sounds more like a rival empire than a mythological villain's lair. Even linguistics supports this theory. Dravidian, Sanskrit, and Sinhala languages show signs of ancient contact. Shared vocabulary and cultural elements suggest a pan-Indic civilization, and the people knew, villagers, priests, and locals across India preserve stories with uncanny detail. These people never read books, yet their accounts match ancient texts. How? Because they didn't forget, they remembered. We're the ones who lost the truth in translation. Imagine the Ramayana not as divine fiction, but poetic journalism. Our ancestors encoded their history in rhyme and rhythm so it would never be lost. Because history written in stone erodes, but stories told in verse survive. This isn't about disproving faith, it's about enriching it. By treating the Ramayana seriously, we elevate it from myth to itihasa, that which actually happened. Let's honor our ancestors by decoding their legacy, not dismissing it. If this made you rethink what you thought you knew, drop a fire emoji in the comments. Like the video if you believe our past is deeper than we're taught. Comment your theories, or tell us where we should dig next. Share this with someone who still calls it just a story. And don't forget to subscribe to Ancient Bharat Uncovered. We're just getting started.